So we have the situation here with the tsunami where it's all out chaos. The SVA is under investigation. Carl Watson's credit card usage is clearly in the public domain now. And then you have a majority of the board members talking amongst each other in emails about we got to rally around Carl Watson, and one board member who recently appointed an angler, Gene Sheldon, who doesn't even meet the requirements for appointment to the board. In fact, the replacement of your seat says, who's the rat? In other words, who's feeding the media, which is basically headline surfing because the news journal isn't reporting any of this. Who's the rat that's breaking up our party? It didn't have to come to this, did it?
No, it certainly didn't, and I'm surprised that these people are doing these emails as I understand what they're doing, because at the August 8th meeting, which I believe you videoed, the county attorney spent probably a half an hour, went over in detail all the requirements of the government in the sunshine. And what they were doing with talking amongst themselves at the emails is a blatant violation of that sunshine. Now, the presentation by the county attorney at the August 8th meeting was precipitated by their behavior at the grant award meeting in July, where they were grouping and huddling together on the platform, asking each other how much money to give somebody, which was again a violation. They have to speak into the microphones and present it in public, and they were admonished by the county attorney for doing that. So I don't understand why they don't understand what's required of this. If I had communications with Tim or Carl, and I wanted something, the board to know that this was an item to be discussed at a meeting, and I was merely advising them to think about it, to make a decision, I would send that to the executive director and ask him to please advise the board to bring any comments or concerns that they had about this issue to the next board. Not to make a decision by email, but I purposely avoided me sending them an email.
Well, looking back at it now as we wrap this up, you were cleaning up the ad authority. The county itself still has to clean up its act in terms of putting closure on the Nicole Carney thing. Either she was a thief and should be criminally investigated, arrested, prosecuted, whatever, presumed innocent in court of law, or FDLE's conclusion is no, this is a civil issue, it doesn't rise to that, and it's done. That still is lingering and continuing 2 years later with no definition. On top of that, you have a guy that comes in and says, okay, the faucet's not on full charge, where the money's just going without any kind of, expectability of what's in return. Hence, Renee Televaz saying, no, these contracts are not valid, they're not even doing the requirements to get the monies. Throw into that Black Crow Media and the whole issue about partnerships with the, no, God damn it, that's part of the story today.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not
Yes,
for
it
me.
is. I'm not talking about you.
Not for
This
me.
is my point of view.
No, but Henry, I told you I'm not going in